Hello everyone. Today I'm going to cover a stock called IOC. I have opened the chart here. IOC is a stock from the Nifty energy sector, and we will understand the detailed price action of the stock. Before I take you through the entire price action, let me just quickly take you through my YouTube channel, which is called Master of Technical Analysis. So I have uploaded multiple videos on the channel so far, and on every stock, on every sector, the analysis that I have given in the video has turned out to be exactly as it is mentioned in my videos. So, in some of the stocks, I have given the clear direction as to what will be the next step of the stocks or the sector, and exactly the same action has happened on the stocks. So in case if you want to have learnings on the price action, on technical analysis of the stocks and sectors, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Now I will take you back to the chart of IOC. This is the chart of IOC. Currently I have opened a yearly time frame chart, and if you look at the price range from, this is the 2017 year which is marked here. From 2017 the price had actually started going down, and it started correcting for the next 3 years. So from 2017 to till 2020, price corrected almost from 150 levels to the bottom of 47 levels. So that's the journey that stock has gone through. But what's interesting is, in the past 3 years, from the bottom of 47 rupees, the price has started its reverse journey, has started moving up, and the current market price is 98 rupees. So currently, in the past 3 years, price has actually doubled the value from 46. It has 46.48. It has become 98 rupees. Now the point is to understand whether will this 98 become 150? Will it go back to the original level that it had already achieved in the past, or will it go down? Okay, so let us understand in detail what is the possibility, what is going to happen next. Okay, I am going to remove the markings here. Okay. I'm gonna further bifurcate or further divide this chart into, or break this chart into, monthly time frame. Okay, now on monthly time frame, this is how it looks like. So the range that I was talking about, price started correcting from here, and it went all the way till the bottom of this level, which is 47 rupees. Okay, now let us first try to understand what exactly happened here, that price corrected from almost like 150 to the low of 47, but exactly from this level itself the price again started reversing. So there has to be some valid reason for that, that the price started correcting from there. So let us understand what exactly is the reason here. Okay, now first and foremost is, I can clearly see one demand zone here, which is this. I'm, as of now, I'm marking it wick to wick. Okay, and there is definitely another demand zone which is little below that, which is this. I'm gonna mark it in the black solid line so that you can see it clearly. Just give me a minute. Okay, so this is the marking that I have done. Let me just zoom in a bit and show you the demand zone. Now I am particularly talking about two demand zones here. One is this, and the other one is this. Okay, why this demand zone I'm marking is because this is a good zone. This has a leg out, a strong green candle, a base candle in the middle, and then there is leg in as well. Let me just remove these markings. Okay, this is the leg out that I was talking about. This is the base candle, and this is a leg in candle. Also, this particular level has a good achievement. So when I say it has a good achievement, what exactly I mean to say, this level actually crossed this resistance, because this was a resistance for a while. Price, this level did not allow the price to go up, Apart from that, it also crossed this resistance and this resistance. So these were the strong levels which were not allowing the price to move up. But ultimately what happened was, from this particular range, price moved up. Of course, it was once again stopped for a while. The price consolidated for a long period of time, and then it started moving and went all the way till your all-time high. This is how the stock went up. Hence, this was an important level. Okay, and so is the level which is right below that. So these were the two levels which are important levels. You can call the bottom level as the origin of that level, and the upper level from where the entire action started. So these were definitely the important levels, and the reason why I'm highlighting these levels is because the price all the way from 150 went down, just entered this level just at the top of this level, and this is where the price actually stopped going lower low. Otherwise, price every time was going lower low. So this was the low, then price again went low, again went up. When it came down, it crossed this low, again went up, again went down, it crossed this low as well. But this time what happened was, price entered this zone, went up, went down again, but instead of going down, it moved up from here. So it definitely consolidated for a year. This was the entire year that the price consolidated, but instead of going down, it started moving up. Okay, so this is on the monthly time frame. As I said, that there were two important levels, two important demand zones, and exactly from that demand zone, price started moving up. Now there is one more interesting point that I want to show you. Let me just remove these markings. Give me a minute. I'm almost done. Okay. So the interesting point that I was talking to you about was, if you now further look into the same chart on quarterly time frame, now there is a clear support structure that price had created. So if you look at this particular line on quarterly time frame, okay, so this is was the support. Price moved up, came down, again hit the support level, moved up, and again came down to the same level. Okay, so on quarterly time frame, this was a clear channel pattern kind of a structure where the supports were working. Okay, now if you go back to your monthly time frame, and let me just remove these markings. Okay, now that we are back to the monthly time frame, look at this line, which again is the support level of this particular trend line. Okay, so there are two strong points here. Price, when all the way from 151 came down, it hit a good monthly demand zone. Not just that, it also hit the support of a bigger time frame, which was a quarterly time frame. So this was the reason why price actually stopped going lower low from this level. Now let us understand what happened next. Okay, now I'll take you back to the monthly time frame. Okay, when the price started moving up from here, there were multiple supply zones that were actually stopping the price. I have already marked those supply zones. The first one is this one, which is marked with red solid lines. The second one is this one, and the third one is this one. So the reason why I am saying that these were the solid and strong supply zones is because if you look at these two candles, this supply zone had actually stopped the price for 2 months. The price from here again went down and started moving up. It moved up, but again, because this supply zone had a range from here till here, it once again stopped the price and the price was pushed down. Okay, now let me just remove these markings. Okay, ultimately, when the price from here it came down, it actually took the support of 20 MA, which is here, because before this the 20 MA was not allowing the price to move up. So price has been below 20 EMA since a very long time. Okay, so there was a supply zone plus 20 EMA was acting as a hurdle, which was not allowing the price to go up. So ultimately, price moved up in this month, which was May 21. It moved further up, but hit the top level of the supply zone. Again, went down, but this time 20 EMA of monthly time frame supported the price and it took it on the upper side. Now, because this particular level actually broke the supply zone, which was stopping the price for a couple of months, this was a good supply zone. I'm particularly talking about, sorry, demand zone. I'm particularly talking about this level, which is this. Let me just mark it in the solid line. Yes. So from here, the price went up, breaking this supply zone. Okay. So again, this was a clear indication of strength on the buying side, even though the supply zone stopped the price for a couple of months here and even here for 1 month, but ultimately the price broke that resistance or the supply zone and moved up. Okay, now whenever any particular level breaks a certain resistance or certain supply zone of long time, that level becomes an important level. So whenever in future the price comes in that level, those levels, there are high chances of those levels working and taking the price once again on the upper side. And exactly that happened. Price moved up, again came down, entered our zone that I had marked, which is marked in the black solid lines. And if you see, price again moved up. Okay. Now let us understand the further action. Just give me a minute. Okay. So here price actually once again hit the second supply zone that we have marked, which is this. We had marked this zone, and these were the zones that we had marked. Okay, so price actually hit this zone. This is the range of the second supply zone. If you look at these candles, it hit this level and then again came down. Okay, now when it came down, it entered the level that had actually broken this supply zone. Okay, so it entered a demand zone or a level that broke the previous supply zone. So it was a good level. So for some time, price entered and again went up till here, till this level. But because the selling price was strong, price could not sustain and again came down. It came down and in fact gave a closing even below our demand zone, below the bottom of our level. Okay, that's because this supply zone was fresh, it was not tested, it was tested for the first time here, and then from here the price moved down. Okay, let me just remove these markings. Give me a minute. Okay, so there's another important level which I will mark now, which is again I'm marking wick to wick, and this is the demand zone. Again, let me just mark it in the black solid lines. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that this is an important level is because this is the level that actually gave a good and sharp up move from here itself, which actually led to breaking the first supply zone that we had marked. So this was actually the origin of the level that took the price all the way from 57 rupees to 93 rupees. When it entered the 93 rupees zone, it entered our second supply zone, which again was fresh, never tested in the past, and hence price again started moving down. When the price was moving down, I was actually hoping that it will come down to this level, and from here again it will start going up. but it never came down to our demand zone. Instead of that, just a minute. Instead of that, price started moving up from little above our zone. So our zone was basically somewhere from 57 rupees to 62, 63 rupees, but price actually came down till 65 rupees and then started moving up. Okay, now this is on the monthly time frame. Now another point here is second supply zone price came down after testing, went up, entered again, price again entered the second supply zone, again went down, again went up, and in the, sorry, just give me a minute. Okay, and in the month of November, in the current month, it again entered and tried to actually move up, crossing this particular supply zone. But actually what happened was, in this particular month, it entered our third supply zone. So our third supply zone range is basically from 104, which is this 105 rupees to 114. And if you look at this particular candle, 1 minute, sorry, yeah, if you look at this particular candle, it entered our zone here till here and again got corrected, because the reason is same. This is the level, this is our third supply zone, which was never tested in the past. First time the price entered in our zone and again corrected. Now this is on the monthly time frame. I will show the same thing on daily time frame, then you'll realize the impact of this third supply zone. And it was definitely a very strong supply zone. Before I take you to the daily time frame, let me just remove these markings. Okay. Now, if you go to the daily time frame, yes. So this is our third supply zone range, this line and this line, and price on daily time frame. If you look at this, entered our supply zone and started correcting, and it corrected very well. It, in fact, in the last trading session, price opened with the gap down of almost 5%. From this level, it went down all the way to this level. So almost from 107 rupees, now it has come down to 98 rupees after hitting our third supply zone. Okay. So what exactly is happening here is, on monthly time frame, even though the price is moving higher high, so this is how the price is moving, correct? But every time when it is entering the supply zone, it is respecting those supply zones. Those supply zones, because they were fresh, they are working well, because this one definitely stopped the price for a couple of months. This one also stopped the price for couple. Yeah, I was saying this one also stopped the price for couple of months. And in fact, I would say that the second supply zone has still not been broken, because if you look at our price, which is currently at 98, it is still within the range of our second supply zone. And the second supply zone range is actually from approximately 93 rupees to 104 rupees, and the current price of this stock is at 98 rupees. So the second supply zone is still not broken. The price in the month of November tried to break it and went up, hit the third supply zone, which is having a range of around 105 rupees to 114, and it again came down. Okay, now we will break this and further try to look at it from the daily time frame point of view, and let us try to understand what can happen next. Okay, so let me just remove these markings, then I'll take you to the daily time frame price action. Just give me a minute. Okay, now this is the daily time frame chart. After hitting, as I said, after hitting our third supply zone, price started moving down, and in the last trading session, it actually opened around 4% gap down, and it is closed at 98%. Now, what are the possibilities of next step? If it has opened with 4-5% gap down, then it is obvious that the selling pressure of this level is good enough, which is our third supply zone. Okay, so in case the price further goes down, then what can be done? Let me just mark one particular channel pattern here, which is on daily time frame. You look at this as a resistance, you look at this as a support. Okay, since a long time price was actually moving in this range. Okay, and ultimately just few days back it broke this range and moved up. Okay, now here what has happened is, because this particular level has broken the range on the upper side, okay, and it moved up, this is considered to be a very good level. Okay, because what actually happened was, multiple times this resistance was stopping the price from moving up. Okay, so it happened here, it happened here, again the resistance stopped the price went down, and then it started moving up, and this is the level from where the price actually broke the resistance on the upper side. Let me just remove the markings once again. So now the point is, in case if the price once again comes down, then definitely this can be your level of buying, which is the, just give me a minute. Yeah, and this range is from around 90 rupees to 92 rupees. I'm marking this in the solid line. This is not really a proper demand zone, but it certainly has gap up openings. So there's no proper leg out as such, but because it has gap up openings, it can be considered as leg out itself. Okay, so this is definitely one range where in case the price comes down, you can add this stock in cash. Okay, another point is, on monthly time frame, since a very long time, price is supporting the 20 EMA on monthly time frame is supporting the price. Now why do I say that is because, look at this blue line, which is your monthly time frame 20 EMA, and whenever the price is coming close to 20 EMA, it is going up. Okay, it happened, it started happening from this month, which was March 23. So since a very long time, price is above 20 EMA of monthly time frame. In case the price comes down near the 20 EMA of monthly time frame, there are high chances that the price will once again hold the 20 EMA will once again hold the price. Okay, so these are the 2 points that you can consider in case if you want to enter into this stock IOC. And from the potential point of view, once this stock again starts moving up, it definitely, once it crosses this particular level, then there are high chances that it will start moving up. One hurdle or one resistance, one supply zone is definitely this, which is around 140 rupees, and then the next will be around your all time high of 152 rupees. Okay, so in case, as I said, if the price comes down, this is the range, maybe you can consider this range for buying. In case if it comes below that, maybe you can consider the 20 EMF monthly time frame. Okay, so these are definitely two levels that you can consider for buying. Okay. Now this is the detailed analysis of IOC, which, as I said, it is in the Nifty energy sector. This is for the learning purpose. In case if you want to buy this stock, in case if you want to enter into this stock, please consult your advisors and then only take entry, then only invest in this particular stock. I am not advising you to buy this stock. I'm only telling you the levels at which you can, the levels, the strong levels at which there is a possibility of price going up or going down. Thank you.